James Gunn just mentioned in an interview that nigga's doing hella interviews right now for Superman, that he thinks 3 origin stories never need to be seen again in movies. Let's talk about the 3 he's going over, and let's see if I agree or disagree. Just for anybody that wants a reference point, this is an interview done by The Times with James Gunn. Now let's get into the 3. I wholeheartedly agree with this one the most. I definitely don't need to see pearls in a back alley when Batman's parents get killed again. I have seen that shit in movies, in TV shows, in video games, in flashbacks. I have seen it in every way possible for him that they could show us it. I know that his parents died, gang. I know, trust me. You do not need to see this origin story ever again, if I'm being honest. They need to focus more on the origin story of the Bat family, of people like a Harley Quinn, of people like a Nightwing, you feel what I'm saying, a Tim Drake. They need to focus on that and not showing us Batman's parents getting killed again. Like, goddamn, bro. I think I'm pretty in agreement with Peter Parker and not getting bit by a radioactive spider ever again, too. I've seen it with Miles. I've seen it with Peter. I've seen it with multiple variations of Peter as well. I've seen it in video games, just like with Batman. Nah, I'm good off this one. This one might even be worse than Batman the more I think about it, because damn, they made sure we saw him get bit by that spider. I'd also add in that Spider-Man is probably the most popular character on Earth right now. Everybody knows the backstory of Spider-Man, bro. Would have been cool to see Tom Holland get bit by the spider, sure. I'm not gonna lie, it would have been cool, but did I need it? No. And do I need it in 10 years? No. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie, I might push back against this one a little bit. Like, for example, I was just talking to my girl last night, and she told me, I've been gassing up Superman ever since the first trailer dropped. You feel what I'm saying? And she told me she doesn't even know much about Superman's origin. Like, there's a lot of people to this day that don't really know Superman's origin. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he's the first superhero, even though he's probably the most famous superhero of all time, that doesn't matter. His movies haven't been good, for the most part at least. I know there was the OG movies back in the day. Don't get mad at me, old heads. And I know there's some Man of Steel defenders out there, but not everybody has seen those movies. Let's keep it a band. In my opinion, if you've seen those movies, you are a big Superman fan or a big superhero fan. If you are a casual, odds are you don't know that much about Superman other than that he's Superman, he wears a cape, he has a big S on his chest, and that he's Clark Kent on the side. So it would not surprise me whatsoever if a majority of the people who go to see the Superman movie have no idea that he was a baby that came in a little rocket from Krypton. Sure, I'm sure they know that he's an alien, that he's not from Earth, you feel what I'm saying, but the whole backstory of Krypton getting destroyed and shit like that, not everybody knows that. So I do think out of this list, out of the 3, I think this is the one that I could accept seeing again, you feel what I'm saying, in a flashback, in a new movie, in a reboot, you feel what I'm saying, because I feel like not as many people are familiar with this backstory as the other 2. But I could be wrong, I don't know. But those are James Gunn's opinions, and those are my opinions. I'm trying to hear y'all's opinions in the comments down below, man. Do y'all think that these origin stories should never be done again? Do you think we've seen it enough? Or do you think, maybe we can see it one more time for one of these characters, man? Let's talk about that and everything in the comments down below, man. Because you know we got to talk about it. Simple.